Hey guys, good morning everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Miss JD for another episode of our daily crypto review. Okay, so before I just used to review stocks in the Philippine or the US market, but right now I am very much active in the world of cryptocurrencies, especially because I'm also involved in play to earn games that do give out tokens for the rewards. Now, uh, apart from that, of course, the top cryptocurrencies are also in my radar, and that is the focus of our discussion today. Okay, I am going to check out Bitcoin, XRP, DOGE, and Shiba Inu. Okay, so these are the four cryptocurrencies that I will be covering today. Okay, and we'll do check out their charts. Just a disclaimer, guys. The basis of my analysis is just purely on technicals. If you know anything about a certain cryptocurrency that I will be discussing tonight, feel free to drop a comment for any information that you might be aware of and that I have not covered here because the scope of my discussion is just purely technicals. Okay, that's a disclaimer, and this is not a financial advice. So please do take the time to really understand the investments that you're engaging in. Okay, even if that's a cryptocurrency or even if that's a very popular cryptocurrency, it's a must that you understand. Reason for saying that is so if it drops, you won't be too worried that your money will be going away because we understand that in the world of trading and investing, uh, the prices fluctuate, and at one point the price could be very very low. But then again, there's a cycle that it will eventually recover. So it's really important that you know the fundamentals, you know the backstory of these assets, so that you can sleep peacefully at night. Okay, so if this is the type of video you want to watch every day, or you're trying to learn trading and investing in stocks and cryptocurrencies, this is the channel for you. So feel free to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Okay, so let's first talk about number one. I'm using this chart here is from tradingview.com. So just have to search Bitcoin. Okay, so this is Bitcoin, and I'm using my Bollinger Band, and I did not tinker with its settings. It's just the default, and then I have my RSI over here, and the chart or the candlesticks and the volume. Those are just my only indicators that I use. Okay, where are we now in our Bitcoin? At the moment, I can say that our nearest resistance was established around this level over here, around 48, 49. So personally, I have entered in Bitcoin somewhere around the early 40s, or I entered in tranches. So I think I was able to enter four times from here when it was rallying from the 30s level to the low 40,000 level. So I was able to accumulate at that point, and I was able to exit around the 48 because number one, when it established, when it tried to stabilize, oops, while the price was going up right here, I noticed that our RSI is starting to show some weakening signals over here. As you notice, while the price is moving up, um, oops, while the price was moving up, our RSI is giving us a downward movement. See that? If I will also draw the same up here, you will notice that while the price was moving up, your RSI is going down. So that's a sign of a bearish signal. When I say bearish signal, that means people feel that as we go higher and higher, now the price is starting to become expensive and no one's buying, or the buying activities are starting to decline. and see what happens after that. For several days, we've been having a difficult time breaking it. Okay. However, in today's performance, but the day's not over yet, it gave us a slight recovery, 3.53% as we speak. But we do not know yet because price could still be rejected around the 49,000 level, and it could continue to drop. If that is the situation, then it indeed respected the resistance around the 49,000 level. However, if we are able to break that, or better yet, there's a one whole candlestick formed above the 49,000 area, then that's a much better story. Somewhere higher than 49,000. Okay, so that's our trigger. The reason why I'm saying that that's a resistance I mentioned earlier, because you have that, difficulty breaking for several days. We had a difficult time breaking that. If you also look back into the historical performance of this cryptocurrency, this asset, this was your support previously, right? Also, here, right over here, resistance at that area. So notice when I plotted it around that level, it doesn't exactly mean that it's 49,670.37. It is within that range. It is an area, so it could be a slightly higher or lower level. Okay, so personally, I was able to exit that somewhere 3 days ago, 4 days ago, I think, within the 48,000 level. But the moment it drops, then I will have to find my entry once again. Notice this part. See that? This was already at, I'm going to show you another signal right here. That could be your signal as well. The moment it drops, you can also take advantage of this thought process. So the price was declining, right? So while the price was moving lower and lower, observe how your RSI is behaving. Look at this. It's starting to gain some momentum up here. More buying activities are taking place while the price is going down. So that means people are starting to feel, oh, okay, this is now starting to look cheaper and reasonable in terms of price. And then ultimately, during this day, right, our trigger that this currency is already going to reverse is the fact that, this day, July 21st, you had a solid green candlestick that engulfed. When I say engulfed, it ended much higher than the previous day's candlestick. Notice this one? So it previously, the highest point was around 30,800 level, but the next day it ended much higher than that. And it was also validated the moment it broke the MA20 line. The red line over here in our Bollinger Band is the MA20. So that was your trigger. At the same time, if you may have not, let's say, entered right here, the day after could be your day, your validation day, because it indeed broke that downward channel. When you say the downward channel, each time that level gets hit, it was acting like a resistance. It was having a difficult time. And then when it officially broke out of that, then that was it. So many signals right here. If you just understand the patterns right here, you could already get some messages early in the game. Okay, and this one too. I'm not saying I'm 100% right, but because I feel that this area is already a good level to take profit from me, so that I decided to exit. But definitely, we all have high regards for Bitcoin. This is the most stable cryptocurrency at the moment, right? And it could even go higher and surpass the 60,000 level. But we're not saying it will happen tomorrow. So just expect that in cryptocurrency, in the world of crypto, it's more volatile than the stock market, right? Okay, so the next stock, or the next currency we're going to talk about is the XRP. XRP, okay. XRP recovered. And well, if this now officially crosses the MA20 line, then that's a good story. Look at this. So we have, once again, a downward channel in this scenario. Okay, this is your downward channel. And looks like we have crossed the MA20 line. And if you're able to seal the day with this candlestick higher than the MA20, then I can say we've broken out. We've broken out of that resistance, and we could establish a brand new support higher than that. So it could move like this. Move up, retest, and then continue to move higher. Okay, but the most important thing to take note of here is the MA20 line, which could potentially become your next support over here. Okay, see that? Okay, used to be a resistance right here. So that means it could be a make or break day for today. Next one is our DOGE. DOGE, this is something that I still have in my portfolio because I was able to enter right at this level when it was stabilizing right at this area. I was so tempted to take profit around this level, but I looked at the long term chart. Okay, so imagine how much it has dropped. So we're still at a very, very good area in terms of entry. I would have to say that this is still at a very cheap level comparing to its potential. Previously, like the XRP, I'm going to talk about XRP in a short while. This was the right now. This is the resistance, but we're still very early in the game. Imagine it's just less than $1 per token or per per token. So there's still a big potential for this token to move really, really high. So it's just creating that brand new support at the 0.27 area right now. So I'm just holding on to my position, and we'll see. Hopefully it breaks here, and then it's really gonna give me good returns there. So just know that if at any time, or if your platform allows you to place your order at a certain price, then go ahead and probably, if you want to also engage in Doge, then 0.2715 around that level would be a support area or a good entry level for this. Next is XRP. Oh, I already talked about XRP. Oh yeah, I mentioned about XRP earlier. So this is what I was talking about, right? Earlier when I mentioned about Doge, though previously this was the highest point, 0.60, 0.70, but around April was really the biggest jump in the price. And just to also share personally, I was able to ride this wave, but I was not able to exit right at the peak. I was only able to exit around the 1.40 area, 1.30, 1.40 area, but it was still stretched up there. But I'm still I'm very happy with the position because I was able to. I thought during this period I was too worried because I thought I was able to enter at a high price, but came this day, this week, then everyone is so profitable, and it looks like it is trying to create that cup and handle pattern. See that it's like this is the cup, this is your handle, and most likely it'll continue to move up again. So maybe we'll have something like that for Doge, right? Could be. Yeah, it's creating that handle now, creating that establishing that support, and then most likely it will continue to move up. Shiba Inu, SHIB. So just to share, the reason why I included this today is because I entered today. I just want to document this day so that later on, if I want to go back to my videos, um, And that is actually my main purpose why I keep on recording these insights every single day, because in my journey, if you are to look back, um, I started recording my insights back in 2019. And the reason for that is I do my insights before the market opens for the stock market. And then right after the market closes, I go back to my videos and listen to myself and try to understand my thought process. And for these insights that are accurate, then I replicate that. The same is true with this one. I'm not stopping that rigor because it has helped me for the longest time, and this is my way of studying. Okay, so please bear with me if you see value in it. So thank you. Um, Otherwise, just you feel free to do whatever you want. You can drop and transfer to another video, or just continue watching. Let me know your thoughts if you're getting any value in this video. Okay, Shiba Inu. This is the latest addition to my positions I entered today, and let's try to dissect my thought process here. Number one, right at this level, we were stabilizing, right? Very, very minimal movements right here. It even created a constricted Bollinger Band right at this level, okay? So if I will be establishing right there, that's your support. This is the support. Okay. And around that area, see this? This was your support. It landed right here, and then stabilized. So triple bottom and then stabilized, and then it created that constricted Bollinger Band. Now, it did go up, right? But when it dropped, looks like at the moment we are now establishing a higher low. This is your last low over here, creating a higher low. Why am I saying that that's trying to create a higher low this time? Because for the past how many days? This is, I think, the third day where it has stopped right there. If officially we're going to stop right there, close the day with us not going lower than a point, 707 area, then it will confirm my assumption that this is indeed our support. But in case it goes back to this level, it's for me it's really insignificant. I'm okay to take that risk. My entry here is more on the aggressive side, because there's a really big possibility it could drop. But for me, it's just minimal, comparing it to the potential of this coin to go even higher. And why am I saying that? If you are to look back, look at how I'm going to the weekly chart, because at least there's less noise. This one started on the 10th of May. Week on week, the progress is just very minimal. But look at that, we are stabilizing right at this level. And imagine that we've reached the bottom. Okay, for me this is the bottom, and if it goes up even just up to this level, or let's say up to this level, that's really massive already. Okay, so if I will measure that from where we are right now to that level, that is a solid 48%. See that? And that's just very near. It could go up right here. Okay, so I think in terms of risk to reward ratio, the risk is very minimal if I am to measure that. That's up earlier 40+% potential gain, but if it goes back to here, that's just 10%. So, or 11%. So 11% versus the 40+% that I could potentially gain. So there's for me, I think this is a good entry. But of course, I only entered the amount that I'm willing to, take a risk on. If it goes down by 11%, I will not really worry too much. Okay, so if it goes down up to this level, then I could buy some more. And then this, just for the record, I am just going to trade. If I'm happy with my gains, I'll exit. Unlike with Bitcoin, that that's really something that I can, put in my portfolio for a much longer period of time. But then again, I also took profit. But that was a position worth, I think, 8 to 9 months, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just open it. Um, let me 1 second. I am opening my phone. Bitcoin 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 entries. February, I entered February, exited August. Around Feb, I also had June. I also had another June and another Feb. So see the intervals for Bitcoin. I was able to enter in the periods where I feel that it's a good entry. So for this coin, I could stay for a while, but as soon as I get a good profit percentage, then I could exit. Okay, so I think that is it. Those are the coins that or tokens. So many terms. I was able to review Bitcoin for you, XRP, Doge, and Shiba Inu. So let me know if you want your stocks, coins, or tokens to be reviewed. I can definitely do that for you. Just drop a comment. Feel free to hit the subscribe as well. Bye bye for now.